guys, welcome back to The Bright Side. Macy here, The Bright Side Girl, and today we're doing my Dollar Tree book haul. So, as you may know from some of my past videos, I get a few books every month from different Dollar Trees around me. There are like quite a few that are really close to my house. They often get a lot of backlog from Barnes & Noble and Target and things like that. A lot of times you'll find nothing. There have literally been times I've gone in and found like 10 books and then the exact same Dollar Tree like a month later won't even have a single book at all. Like nothing. So it's one of those things that you kind of have to constantly check. You have to check different ones. And, you know, if you're up for hunting, I kind of like hunting, that's what you can do. So, during this time of lockdown, I managed to get to Dollar Tree a couple of times, and I also have some of these from before lockdown happened that I had in my car that I forgot about. And so most of these are from Dollar Tree. I do have two from my little free library that I found just down the road. I went and dropped off a bunch of books that I wasn't reading, and I found a couple that I wanted to get. So we're gonna start with those. So again, these two are not from Dollar Tree. These are from my local little free library, which are just little book stands that people put up like by schools and houses and things. And they add books and you take a book and leave a book. This is The Lost for Words Bookshop by Stephanie Butland or Butland. I think this is middle grade. I'm not entirely sure, but it was about a library, so I grabbed it. Or about a bookshop. And then I found The Everlasting Rose by Dhonielle Clayton. So this is the second book in the Bells trilogy, which I will need to get the first book, but yay. Okay, so now for my random Dollar Tree books. Like, these are super random. I'm just gonna warn you, there are some like recognizable things in here, but because I wasn't able to go book hunting yet again, I grabbed a few more things than I would have normally if I had been able to go to like my library bookstores and stuff. So who knows if I'll ever get to these, but we'll see. So we will save a couple of the more recognizable ones for the end. So first up, I got Satellite. When I picked this up, I knew nothing about it, but it was sci-fi. It has a cute cover. It's about some astronauts that live on Moon 2, which is a space station, and something goes wrong. Sounds good. I like sci-fi. I got Beast and Crown by Joelle Ross. So this, I think, is a middle grade series. The reason I picked this one up is because the second book has something to do with mermaids. So it looks really, really fun. It's got like goblins and fairies and mermaids and all kinds of like really, really fun things. Burning Midnight by Will McIntosh. This is kind of strange. So they find these like colorful spears at the bottom of a water tower, and I think it's like kind of like sci-fi alienish. I'm not entirely sure. It just looks cool. Sanctuary by Carolyn Licks. So again, another sci-fi. This girl works for a powerful company in the solar system, and she works at like a space prison. I don't know. All of these are kind of like sci-fi-esque books that sound awesome. Okay, then we have Imprudence, The Custer Protocol Book 2 by Gail Carringer, which is a really popular author that I actually haven't read much from. I think the first book is Solace, so I think it's kind of got like a steampunk vibe to it. I recognized her name, so I picked it up. Kingslayer by Virginia Boker. So this one is book 2 in the Witch Hunter series or trilogy, which I have heard of, and I need to get Witch Hunter, but yay. Okay, The Mountain of Kept Memory by Rachel Numiere. This looks beautiful with two little princesses and a kingdom. Oh, war, fantasy, kingdoms, beautiful covers, beautiful spines. Sounds good. Then, super excited, Feedback by Mira Grant. This is book 4 in the News Flesh novel. So Mira Grant is Seanan McGuire, and Mira Grant is her author name for when she writes adult books. I read her Into the Drowning Deep book like 2 years ago, and it's a mermaid like sci-fi adult horror. So I think this is kind of a thriller as well, and it's something about, I think possibly like a virus or something, like creepy thriller. Because I liked her other one so much, I want to give this series a try. I'm a little bit scared and I definitely need the other 3 books, but I found this. And then I found The Reluctant Queen. This is the second book in the Queens of Renynthia trilogy or series by Sarah Beth Durst, and I do want to read Queen of Blood. That's been on my TBR for a while, and I got the second book and I was really excited about it. Okay, so those are all the books that I found this month. Probably good that I had a smaller book haul. I do plan on having another young adult swap and trade video coming out in a couple of weeks because I did do a lot of trading still while this was going on, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, if you're able to get out to Dollar Tree safely, check it out and see if you can find any of these goodies. A lot of these I got pretty much at the same store. Like, they just had like a ton of young adult books in one day when I went in, and I'm pretty pumped about it. Hope you guys are doing okay. Let me know if you're still book hauling or if you're kind of taking advantage of not being able to buy books quite as easily and being good, and let me know what you guys think about any of these and if you've heard of any of them, and I'll see you guys on the bright side next time. Bye!